Busting. I'm in the supermarket trying to remember what groceries Mum wanted me to pick up, but I can't think. I can't breathe. I can't do anything. I'm busting. And I don't mean busting. I mean busting. I've got to find a toilet. Fast. Then I can come back and think about the shopping with a clear head. Or not so much a clear head as an empty bladder. I haven't got a second to lose. I run around the aisle and skid around the corner. Wham! Straight into an old guy with a walking frame. He staggers forward and crashes into a stack of cans. They go rolling all over the floor. The old man is lying in the middle of them. "Well, don't just stand there," he says. "Help me up." I reach down, take hold of his hand, and pull him to his feet. Luckily, he's not very heavy. I stand his walking frame up for him. He's muttering words I don't understand. The store manager appears. I can tell he's a store manager because his pants are way too tight. Plus, he's wearing a badge that says store manager. "What happened?" he says. Before I can say anything, the old man answers, "This silly boy knocked me over. It wouldn't happen in my day. When I was young, we respected our elders." "It was an accident," I say. "Were you running?" says the store manager. "Yes, but there's no excuse. I think that you owe this gentleman an apology. Then you can pick up all the cans." "But I'm busting." "You should have thought about that before you started knocking people over and destroying my displays." I get the feeling I'm going to get out of this a lot faster if I just do what he says. I turn to the old man. "I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been running, and I hope you're not hurt." He shrugs and mutters something else I can't understand. I start picking up the cans. I can't believe how far they've rolled. Some have rolled at least 2 or 3 aisles away, and the store manager makes me pick up every last one. By the time I'm finished, I'm seriously busting, but I know better than to run out of the store. This time, I just walk very quickly. I get outside the supermarket and into the main shopping centre. I'm looking for a sign pointing to the toilets. I can't see one. There's a man selling pencils outside the supermarket. "Excuse me," he says. "Want to buy a pencil?" "No, thanks." "They're cheap. 20 cents each." "No, thank you." "Just one? One lousy pencil?" "I haven't got time." "You could have bought one by now," he says. How many times do I have to say it? I don't need a pencil. What I need is a toilet. I'm busting. His shoulders drops. He sighs heavily. He looks like he's going to cry. If he's trying to make me feel bad, then he's succeeding. Okay. Fumbling for change. I'll have a pencil. I can't find a 20-cent piece. All I can find is a $2 coin. Have you got any change? No. You're the first one to buy a pencil today. Keep the change then. No, that wouldn't be right, he says. I'm not looking for charity. Fine, just give me 10 pencils. He counts the pencils out really slowly, one by one. He makes a mistake and has to start again. I'm shifting from foot to foot. Finally, he hands the pencils to me. Have a great day, he says. I will if I don't bust, I say. I run off before he figures out another way to waste my time. I'm running as fast as I can, but I'm not sure where to. I have no idea where the toilets are. The shopping centre is too big. There are too many levels. Too many people getting in the way. I want to scream. I trip and stumble. I look down. My shoelaces have come undone. I hate my shoelaces. It doesn't matter how well I tie them up. They just keep coming undone. I can't ignore them either, because they're extra long laces. Now I have to stop and waste valuable toilet-searching seconds doing them up. I kneel down. It's not easy. It's putting pressure on the part of the body that's already under too much strain. I grab the laces and pull them tight. I loop them around each other, then I loop the loops together and pull them tight as well. That should hold it, at least for a little while. I do the other shoe up. I try to stand up. Oh, it hurts even more than kneeling down. I don't have much time. Suddenly, hanging overhead, I find a sign I've been looking for. A picture of a man, a woman, a wheelchair, and an arrow pointing to the left. I turn and sprint down a little corridor. I can see the toilet up ahead of me. Oh, no, I don't believe it. There's a yellow plastic pyramid outside the door, closed for cleaning. Of all the times to clean a toilet, why now? Why not at night when there's nobody here? Should I find another toilet or just wait? It's okay, I'll wait. But I'm busting. I can't wait. But I can't not wait. I have to go right now. Why does life have to be so difficult? Hang on. The disabled toilet's not closed. Can you go to jail for using a disabled person's toilet when you're not really disabled? Surely not. I'm sure nobody would mind. I'm busting. I'm practically disabled anyway. I hobble to the door and push it open. There's no one in there. I want to go in, but something is stopping me. It could be so easy just to slip in here, and yet so wrong. If I get away with using this toilet, who's to say when or where it will stop? I could be taking the first step towards a life of crime. Today, the disabled toilets. Tomorrow, I'll be leaving my bike in the spaces reserved for disabled drivers and walking up disabled access ramps instead of taking the stairs. I can't do it. I let go of the door. I might be busting, but I'm not a criminal. Hey! Yells a voice. You can't use the toilet. You're not disabled. I turn around. No. It's the old guy with the walking frame. He's hobbling up the corridor towards me. I'm not going to use it, I say, backing away from the door. Then why do you have the door open? He says. Well, I was going to use it, but I thought so. Tearing around the supermarket, knocking people over, using the disabled people's toilet and stopping the truly disabled from using them. You're a menace to society. I'm going to call the security guard. No, I'm not a menace. I'm just busting. But the old man's not listening. Help! Guards! Arrest this boy! He's crazy. I've got to get out of here. He's creating such a racket, you'd think he was being murdered or something. I run down the corridor and back into the shopping centre. I'm not sure where I'm going. I need to find a location map. I pass a shop with an enormous poster of a river on the front window. It's an ad for a video called Great Rivers of the World. If I don't find a toilet fast, there'll be one more great river in the world, right here in the shopping centre. I can't hold out much longer. I can hear splashing. Oh no, I look down. Oh, whew, it's not coming from me. That's a relief. I look around. It's coming from the indoor fountain. There are about 50,000 jets of water spraying in every direction. The sound of all that water is excruciating, but it does give me an idea. Maybe I could go in the fountain. I could get in, stand in the middle, and pretend to be a statue. I could squirt water out of my mouth at the same time. No one will even realize. But hang on, in the front of the fountain is a map of the shopping centre. Fantastic! I hobble over to the map. There are about 500,000 shops spread across 3 levels. So there are actually 3 maps, lower, middle and upper, with letters and numbers around the border of each one. It's very complicated. Whose idea was it to put a fountain inside a shopping centre anyway? I'd like to find that person and tell them they made a big mistake. And I'd like to find the person who made the shopping centre. I think they made the biggest mistake of all. This shopping centre is way too big. I mean, do we really need button shops? Or shops that sell nothing except stuff made out of cane? And if there weren't already more than enough shops to buy gifts in, some genius comes up with the idea of a gift shop. As far as I'm concerned, the only thing more stupid than a gift shop is a shop that sells nothing but cat ornaments. And there's one of those here as well. It doesn't help that the front of the map is suddenly smeared with water. I turn around. 2 little kids are squirting each other with water pistols. Quit it, I say. They don't reply. They just squirt me right in the front of my pants. There's a guy wearing a rainbow-coloured shirt standing next to me. He looks like a hippie, but I'll ask him anyway. That's how desperate I am. Excuse me, I say. He turns towards me. His eyes are half closed. He looks like he hasn't slept for about 3 weeks. Can you help me find the toilets? Looks like it's a bit late, he says in a slow voice. What do you mean? He points to the front of my pants. That's not what you think it is. But it will be if you don't help me find the toilets. Chill out, man. He turns back towards the mat and studies it carefully. Says here the toilets are at M16 on level 2. What level are we on now? Level 3? No, hang on, level 1? Make that level 4. Level 4? There's no such level. Hey, man, open your mind. There are many levels, more levels than you ever dreamed of. Are you insane? Relax. Take it easy. I can't. I'm busting. I've got to get to a toilet fast. No, man, you're missing the point. The destination's not important. The journey is where it's at. Not when you're busting, it's not. I can't stand any longer. I've started running. I see an escalator going up. I jump on. I don't believe it. It's almost too good to be true. At the top of the escalator is a sign, a man, a woman, and a wheelchair. I bound up the last few steps and leap off the escalator. Suddenly, my leg is jerked backwards. I look behind me. My shoelace is caught in the top of the escalator. I try to pull my foot away, but I can't. The lace is in too deep. I have to unlace my shoe. I bend down and poke my finger in between the lace and the tongue, but I can't pull the lace out because the escalator has grabbed the other end of it as well. My finger is trapped. My laces are being pulled tighter and tighter. My finger is getting brighter and brighter red. It's throbbing. Great, now I'm busting and I've got my shoelace stuck in an escalator and my finger stuck in my shoe. I have to get my shoe off. I don't care about my shoe. All I care about is, well, you guys know what I care about. I put my finger of my other hand into the back of my shoe and try to lever my heel out. Oh no, I don't believe it. I can't get my finger out the back of the shoe. The shoe is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. The escalator is sucking and sucking and sucking. There's nothing I can do apart from chew off my own foot. That's it. Chewing. Why don't I don't have to chew off my ankle, just my shoelace. I bend down, real close. I'm trying to get as close enough to the lace to take a good bite. All of a sudden, my scalp starts burning. My hair is caught in the escalator. This is the most impossible and painful game of Twister ever. I'm bent over double, looking upside down through my legs. Oh no. The old man is coming up the escalator. He's got his walking frame held out in front of him. He's coming right for me. He hits me fair and square in the bum. I tumble forward, my shoelaces snapped, and a huge chunk of my hair has been ripped out. But I don't care. I'm free. Now we're even, shouts the old man. No, we're not, I say, scrambling to my feet, because you just did me a big favour. He looks dumbfounded. I start running. I'm almost there. Only a few meters more. Something is stabbing me in the leg. What is that? I put my hand in my pocket. Something stabs me in the thumb. It's those stupid pencils. They're too sharp, like little spears. They could do me a serious injury up there. As I pull them out of my pocket, they spill onto the ground in front of me. Oh no, bad move. I'm going too fast to stop. I slip on them and fall backwards and whack my head. Next thing I know, I'm being shaken awake. I open my eyes. A fireman is kneeling beside me. The corridor is filled with smoke and I can hear sirens. Wake up, says the fireman. Are you okay? What's happened? He lifts me up to my feet. I slip on a pencil and fall back down. You have to get out of here, he says. Fire! He lifts me up again and starts shepherding me towards the exit, away from the toilet. I try to head back towards the toilet, but he grabbed me. Wrong way, pointing me towards the exit. That way. But I have to go to the toilet. I'm busting. You'll have to wait, says the fireman. It's not safe. You have to get out of the building. Not safe? If I don't get to a toilet soon, nobody will be safe. This shopping centre will be flooded. But he's not listening. He's escorting me to the exit. Outside, there are 4 fire trucks in a row. The firemen are spraying enormous arcs of water into the building. It might be helping to extinguish the fire, but it's definitely not helping me. I overhear the fire chief talking on his walkie-talkie. All we know is that the fire appears to have started in one of the escalators. Some foreign material may have got in there and shorted the system. Until we can put the fire out, we can't be sure. But to do that, we're going to need backup units. As many as you've got. He wipes the sweat off his brow. Suddenly, I know what I have to do. I can solve my problem and be a hero at the same time. Excuse me, I say. You're not going to need those backup units. What are you talking about? He says. You've got me. Huh? Watch this. I go as close to the burning building as I can. I grab hold of my fly and I take aim. Relief. Beautiful relief. The fire is powerless against me. It disappears in a cloud of steam. People are gathered around applauding. The supermarket manager is there, and the pencil seller and the hippie, even the old man cheering, chanting my name. I don't even know how they know their name, but I don't care about that right now. All I care about is how good this feels. How warm. It's so warm. I roll over and snuggle down deep into my blankets. My blankets? What are my blankets doing here? And why am I wearing pajamas? I blink a few times and rub my eyes. There's no shopping centre. There are no fire trucks. No people. I'm in my bedroom. I'm in my bed, wrapped them in my blankets, putting out a fire, only there is no fire either. Oh, I hate this.